What's up, guys? I know it's been quite a while here. I've had a lot going on. We'll do a little updates, so the video a little farther in. But what we got going on here is I started messing around with this. Picked it up a couple weeks ago. Fitment isn't terrible. It could be better. Easy to work with. I mean, it's fiberglass. Everybody bitches and complains. Fiberglass doesn't fit right. Blah, 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 blah. Well, thing is you can modify fiberglass, and before I put it on that, I am mocking it all up on here and fixing the fitment, because it's not that hard. You know, a little bit of grinding and stuff like that and cutting, it'll go on. So what I'm going to do here is try and get this front bumper on, so because it's hard to gauge where these front go, front and back. Like this one, I've got a little more forward than the other side, but there's little slats that go on the side of the bumper here that line it up, so that'll give or take and tell me what I got to do, and then maybe slide this side skirt this way, and then I can get everything marked where it's supposed to be, so I don't have to make a bunch of cuts and everything on the other car, which with this I did have to cut regardless inside here because it fits the way it does. I mean, the rear's pretty much where it needs to be. Give or take, it might have to come down a little bit, but like I said, the front and back, and then sliding the side skirts forward and back to fit. So I mean, why not do it on a test vehicle here? So let me try and get this bumper off and get this one on, and then see where we're at. So yeah, give me a few minutes here. Well, not really a few minutes, because it'll be instant on YouTube. So I'll be right back. All right, I got the front bumper off. I almost forgot how much of a pain in the ass it was to get these off, getting these bolts out from under here. I got this up here. I'm hitting the brake ducts, so I got to get the brake ducts out of this thing, and a couple other things, and it should go right on. And then we'll check some fitment here and whatnot. Obviously, it's going to need brackets made in here and in here, and then this piece should just set kind of like on this. We're gonna have a bunch of noise, but yeah, I gotta get these brake ducts out of here and stuff. Possibly this other tow hook, but we'll see. Let me get those off, and then we'll get this on and see where we're at. All right, so here's the deal. This bumper fits like trash, and I see why everybody's fighting with these JP kits. And it's not that it's too wide, because that's what I was running into, because I was sticking out way over here, like a half an inch, and like a half inch over here. So I put some stinger screws in here. I ground this down flat so it would fold over. And what the biggest deal is that I noticed, his mold's flat. So this section in the front of the bumper should bow out. And what's happening is the whole bumper has been flattened out. So you force these corners in. I'm gonna have to build this back out, but you force this corner in, and it hits here on the other bumper. As you see, I got a stinger screw in there, and then the center starts to bow out, and then you can push it back down. But see, when I push it back down, it starts to push that back out. So you push that in, the bumper bows out, this is still flat. So what I got to do is come down in the center here. I know this filming is kind of horrible right now, and slit this right in here, and then with some heat, this whole thing will roll out and pull back. And when that rolls out and pulls back, this will actually pull back into place. And because I still have the factory bumper on underneath it, and you can see it's tight as I'm filming it, you know. So as I pull that out, the center, and pull the other sides down, it'll actually flex into place. Fiberglass will flex a lot. People don't get that. And you can force it into place, and then once you force it into place, you get it all starting screwed down. And as you can see, I just opened that gap up there as I close that. A heat gun, and you start forcing it around. So that's where I'm at with this. I'm going to try and get these slats on. real quick before it gets dark, and then we'll do the update with the rest of what's been going on here and why we haven't been filming much. So let me try and get these on. All right, here we go. Got one on, and did a whole bunch of grinding and cutting and whatnot. And if you can see, it's got like that kick-in action, which, yeah, big deal. But I mean, I gotta cut this out right here, and then once I do that, we'll take some metal behind here and we'll pop those together, and then we'll make a back slat, pull them out, and it's hard to film this, and then we'll link those together. But for now, it is what it is. It's a fight, but you just gotta have patience and just keep working with it. You'll get it eventually. I mean, it's not horrible. It could be worse. But yeah, to pull that out, like I said, that'll smooth that whole section out. But I mean, we're just in the fitment stages. Motorcycles going by in November, and yeah, so that's where we're at with that. And the reason we haven't been making many videos lately and stuff, we got these all together anyways, and they've been running great. Put a new set of rims on the Cosmo, some Momo RFs. But back here, cleaned a lot up, getting ready to put the big building down there. I don't know, in one of the older videos there was this back here. There were like 2 other sheds, tore them down, and got this building up for now. And yeah, we're finally going to be getting back to the Pontiac a little bit too. I pulled that up here. I know how to do a little bit of work on it. And I got the Corvette project down there. I have not mentioned that whatsoever. It's a 73 Corvette behind her blue RX7, and just been busy with customer stuff and things like that, like the drift car. I made it out to one event this year. I haven't been able to touch it. And Irv's Turbo RX8 is getting back together. That one is getting an REW half bridge swap in it. And yeah, so I mean, it's been kind of busy this summer, so that's where we're at. And hopefully I get a little more done and start shooting some more videos. I got a bunch of engine builds going on and stuff like that too. So anyways, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll make some more videos for you guys.